Today, in super easy steps, I'm gonna be showing you how to make this lacy, elegant netted bracelet. It is a claspless bracelet and it's so easy to be done. If you want additional video courses and digital patterns from me, you can check the membership option in description and at the join button. Without further ado, let's get started. Okay friends, and I'm using super simple stuff. 2 colors of 1108 beads, golden and red. This is Nylbond Nylon Thread that is thick and keeps the shape well. This is size 11 beading needle. Use similar size and scissors. Okay friends, and I took about an arm span of thread and later I will show you how to add more thread. Here I take one red bead which will be my stopper bead. I slide it down. I leave a small tail that's about 20 centimeters. And I'm going back through this stopper bead. Okay. After that I take 3 golden beads. I slide those down. And now I'm going to repeat this sequence 4 more times, so it will be 1 red and 3 golden 5 times in total. Okay friends, this is what I need for my first row. Now what I'm going to do is skip those 3 golden beads and I'm going through this red one here backwards. I will hide it just for a while with my finger, but yeah, you see it now. Okay, I have this. Then I take 3 golden, 1 red and 3 golden beads, you see, and I'm going here in the second red, counting from where I am. Okay, just like that. And I have this beautiful shape, guys, diamond shape. Okay, then I repeat this. I take 3 golden, 1 red, 3 golden, and I'm going here inside the stopper bead, my friends. Okay, and I'm pulling. Okay, I have this now. This is my main thread here. Okay. And I'm taking the same sequence, guys, that I'm gonna be taking all the time until the end of this bracelet. It's again 3 golden, 1 red and 3 golden beads. I'm going to slide it down. And here I'm doing an increase. So again, like I showed you from this side, I'm skipping these 3 golden beads and I'm going backwards through the red one. I have an increase from this side. I take the same sequence, always take this sequence, guys. And I go back in the next red that is sticking out. Because I want to create this beautiful diamond shape, I'm skipping this red and I'm going through this one that is sticking out. And I take 3 golden, 1 red and 3 golden, and I go in the next one that is sticking out, creating a diamond shape. Okay, then I take the same sequence, but this time, guys, I need to do an increase. So twice I create diamond shapes and once I create an increase. I repeat this in one direction and then in the other direction. Okay, now how I do the increase, I add all of those beads, I skip those 3 as I showed you twice before, and I pull here going through the red one. Okay, now I have this. Okay, maybe you will see it better here at this background. Then I take again 3 golden, 1 red and 3 golden, and I go through the bead that is sticking out and I make a diamond shape. Okay, again 3 golden, 1 red, 3 golden, go inside this red that is sticking out to create a diamond shape. Don't worry if it bends a little bit to the inner side, we will fix it with the next row. Then again I take the same sequence, but it is time for an increase. You see, like that. And I skip these golden beads and I go through the red one. And I go backwards. After an increase, guys, I always change directions because I go like this, and it comes to add 2 diamond shapes. Again with the same sequence on my needle. Now it's time to add an increase as always. So I take 3 red, 3 golden, 1 red and 3 golden, and I go back. Again the same sequence and creating a diamond shape. Don't worry if it gets loose, just tighten this one up a little bit. It might happen, but just tighten it up. Okay, another diamond shape. And another increase. And continue with diamond shape. Another one. And after 2 diamond shapes it comes an increase, and we go back with 2 diamond shapes and an increase. Don't worry if it looks like this, it will get in better shape when you continue beading. So now I will continue the same way until my thread is over, and I will be back to show you how to add more thread. If you forget how I'm doing it, just rewind the video and repeat those rows. 1 increase, 2 diamond shapes, 1 increase, 2 diamond shapes, 1 increase, 2 diamond shapes. It's all the same and you can always rewind, guys. Okay, see you in a while. And I continued beading, my friends. I have this, but my thread is almost over, so I will have to cut it and add a new thread. in order to do this, I should remember where I'm exiting out of and in which direction. So I'm exiting out of this red bead in this direction. So this is where I should add my new thread. But now the first step is to cut the old thread. And how am I going to do this? I'm going through some beads here. It doesn't matter exactly where. Okay, let's say here I want to make a knot by making a loop, going twice through the loop I've made, pulling, and then going through some beads here. Okay. Now I'm cutting this thread. Now I'm going to take another long thread on my needle and I'll be back. Okay friends, and I took another long thread on my needle. Now what I'm going to do is go here through some beads just like that. You will see why. I'm holding this tail thread with my thumb, and here guys I want to make a knot. I'm making it the same way by making a loop and going twice through the loop to make a secure knot. You could repeat this knot if you want 1 or 2 more times, and then I'm aiming to go here at this red bead. I will cut the thread here, the tail thread, and I'm going to continue guys absolutely the same way until the desired length. So I take 3 golden, 1 red and 3 golden beads, and I'm doing absolutely the same thing, sliding those down, skipping the 3 top golden ones, going through the red one like that, which is the expanding part. It is the increase, and now I take 3 golden, 1 red and 3 golden, and as always I go here in this red. Okay, so that's it my friends. This is how you add a new thread. Now I'm going to continue until my desired length, and I will show you how to measure it to be sure it matches your wrist, and we will continue. Okay friends, and what I show you here is the desired length for my wrist. How do I know it's enough? Okay, so because I'm going to close it without a clasp, I will measure my the widest part here of my hand, and to be sure that it will go through it. So yeah, it goes, and now is the time to connect those sides. Okay, how am I going to do this? Okay friends, and I take 3 golden beads, a red and 3 golden as always. I slide them down here and I create an increase. This is something that I did all the time, but now I will show you the connection. Okay, let's grab this part here. And what I'm usually doing at this stage guys is to take 3 golden, 1 red and 3 golden, but this time I'm taking 3 golden. I'm going through this red that I already have here at the other side where I started the whole bracelet from, because you know now I'm connecting. So yeah, I'm using this red one here. Then I take 3 golden again. You see, let me show you. 3 golden. So it's again 3 golden, 1 red, 3 golden, but just I'm using the red that's already there. Because it's the connection time. And here I take 3 golden again. This row will be with all goldens up to here. Okay, so I'm zigzagging and connecting the reds with goldens. Again 3 golden, and I have a red sticking out, so I'm adding it here. You see how nicely it connects. And now is the time where usually I add an increase. That's why here I take 3 golden, 1 red and 3 golden, as always. And I skip these 3 golden beads and I go through the red one. And yeah, don't worry if it moves like this, just pull it to the center of your work. Okay. I have here my increase. And then I need to add my last 3 golden beads. And I go here in the very first bead, guys. In the very first... where is my stopper bead, where I started the whole thing from. And I'm closing this circle. And by the way, if you feel like it, you can go around and reinforce everything. To make it stay nice and tight. Then I'm going to make a knot and cut my thread by making a loop and going once or twice through it. Pulling, going through some beads. You can repeat it if you want. Cut the thread after you go through some beads after your knot. Then guys, move your needle here on this end and repeat the same thing. Create a knot, go through some beads and cut it. Okay guys, so now my closed netted bracelet is ready. It's easy for me to put it here on my wrist. Thank you for staying here with me until the end and watching it. Please subscribe, like, share and comment if you still haven't, to see more absolutely free content like this one. And you could also check the membership option that comes with additional video courses and digital patterns at the price of a latte. Check description and the join button. Now guys, see you in the next video.